You guys three picks in the first half as a DB's coach. What are you guys doing? I mean, obviously it's talent and the scheme, but what's kind of putting you guys over the top in terms of execution?
Well, I think, one, they bought in to the fundamentals and technique, which were more important than anything. And then I think, like we've talked about a long time, when you mix in man, you mix up different zones, you change it up, the quarterback gets bad looks. Now we're all looking at the football. You combine that with our pass rush, and good things happen. They did today.
Could you walk through the two picks by Jeff, especially?
Well, I got to really see him on tape. We were in zone coverage on both. One looked like it might have been tipped, and he caught it on the one across the 40. And then the other one, I know we were in zone coverage. I got to look at the tape to see it.
Have you sensed a change in confidence for him since he got that first
Jeff?
Yeah.
I just think it's a big monkey off his back. I just kept telling him, let it come to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once you get that one, you kind of relax and you don't try to go force things. So you'd have to ask him, but I would say so.
Is that the case for all these guys that they wanted so badly to bounce back from last year, but you can't force it all at once?
I just forget last year, and that's my message today too, because a lot of people bring that up even in games like this. This is a new team. It's a new attitude. Not knocking last year, but that talk's over. We had to come into this game and play really well, fundamentally, schematically. I think they have a really good offense. I think Scott Frost does a really good job, and I was worried about this. The quarterback run game, the different things that they showed on offense. I didn't sleep very much this week, and I'm just really proud of the guys.
Jeff, you're on the back end, but what's Chase Young do for you guys? I mean,
well, that's what I say. Like when we pick those balls off, that's why I didn't want to say it. Like, you got to look up front. Like, to me, good secondaries have good D lines. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we were getting after quarterback today with a 4-man rush. Rush plus coverage was just chasing all those guys up front. I mean, outstanding.
How much of a game changer is he? I mean,
he is a complete game changer. You can't block him one-on-one. You can't try to. You better not try to, because if you do, you're going to pay. So he allows us to do more in coverage without getting too risky, per se, if we just keep sending people.
Do you feel like this is the most complete game your secondary's had?
I got to watch it on tape. Just proud of the guys. I know 45 yards passing and 3 interceptions is good on paper, but we'll take a look at the process and see how it looked. But I just can't say how proud I am of those guys. But again, you got to look at the whole defense. You can't just look at the secondary. Linebackers in zone, rush plus coverage was awesome today.
Jeff, we asked you so much about the bullet position and having answers from a team spread you out, and then these guys come out and go kind of like I formation, old school.
Yeah,
on you.
I didn't see any of that.
What were the conversations like trying to get that?
You should have been up in the booth hearing me on those. Thankfully, we called the timeout and got the pick on the next play. It was awesome. Coach Day said, you need a timeout. I said, yeah. And then kind of settled in. We got the right personnel grouping on, calmed down, went over it. They didn't come back to it much. We went over again at halftime. We felt good about our plan. But credit to them, we hadn't seen that at all. We would have had to go back and watch the old Nebraska wishbone stuff. It's probably the only thing I didn't watch this week was going back that far.
Jeff, that's what I was going to ask about. That decision to call that timeout for a young head coach.
It was awesome.
Is that showing a sign of like the maturity that he's grown in the last 6 weeks?
Well, I don't know how much he's grown, but yeah, I think that was one of the best defensive calls of the day, and he called it. He said, you guys need a timeout. And how many offensive guys are going to give you their timeout? I've been around offensive head coaches where you don't touch the timeout, or you know what I mean? So it was awesome, because that really let us slow things down. They came out with a really good play right after that. We were in a better situation for us because things were going fast, and we got the pick. Changed the game, too, because we went rolling after that.
Greg said you guys practiced it a little.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and you know we got Buckeye IQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.